Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Hello and welcome to Mighty Phonics. By now, we kind of have a hold of which all are the short and the long sounds of the vowels. Now, the question is, when are we supposed to use which of the sound, right? So, there are different rules which tell us, which define that when are we supposed to use which of the sound, short sound, long sound, or some other sound of the vowel. So today we are going to talk about when to use short and when to use long sounds. Very few of the rules, not all of them. As we proceed, as I come up with newer videos, you'll get to know the other rules as well. So today we are going to talk very basic. We are going to talk about 2-letter, 3-letter, and 4-letter words, and what will be the sound of the vowels in these three categories. So let us first start with 2-letter words. Now, a 2-letter word, very simple thing, right? But the position of vowel in a 2-letter word make a lot of difference in the sound. Lot of difference, by that I mean to say that defines whether the vowel will have the short or the long sound. I mean to say the position of the vowel in a 2-letter word defines that whether the vowel will have the short sound or the long sound. Now, if the vowel comes at the first position in a 2-letter word, then the vowel will have the short sound. But if it comes at the second position, it will have the long sound. Now, how can we help children remember this? We can say that children, if you see the vowel coming first, vowel is going to be happy and it's going to produce the short sound, right? But if it comes second, then it will have a long phase because it did not come first. So it will produce the long sound. So this is one of the way in which we can help children to remember. Now, if I want to give you example, when vowels coming at the first position, such an example can be AM. Now, because A is a vowel and it is coming at the first position, we'll have the sound of A as A, which is a short sound. So AM becomes A, am. Similarly, IS, it would be E, Z, is. Then it can be US, it can be a, s, us, right? Now, let me give you an example where the vowel comes at the second position in a 2-letter word. So let us talk about NO. Now it is a 2-letter word. So if I say that because it's a 2-letter word, I should be using short sound of the vowel, I'll have to pronounce NO as N, or, no. But we never pronounce it this way. Why? Because the rule says that in a 2-letter word, if the vowel comes at the second position, then it should have the long sound. Long sound of O is O. So NO becomes N, O, no, right? SO can be S, O, so. BE, B, E, B, we never say be, right? ME will be E, me, right? So this is about the 2-letter word. One more time. In a 2-letter word, if the vowel comes at the first position, it will have the short sound. If it comes at the second position, it will have the long sound because it's sad that it didn't come first, right? Now, let us talk about 3-letter words. If the situation is CVC, it means consonant, vowel, consonant. If this is the situation, then the vowel will generally have the short sound. Now, I'm using the term generally because whether the vowel in a CVC word, consonant, vowel, consonant word will have short sound or not, it will also depend if some other rule is working over there. Okay, if some other rule is working, of course, vowel will not have the short sound. We'll talk about this in the later videos, right? So let us let us talk about CVC now. So the example can be CAT. It is a CVC word, consonant, vowel, consonant, right? A vowel is sandwiched between two consonants. When this is a situation and there is no other rule working in that particular CVC word, in that case, the vowel will have the short sound. Like CAT, it's going to be k, cat. You see, we are having the short sound of A, right? ROD, 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 right? NIT, eat, knit, right? BET, et, bet, right? So in a three-letter word, if the situation is CVC, which means that one vowel is sandwiched between two consonants, then in that case, the vowel should have the short sound. I also spoke something about the exception, right? That if some other rule is working, like the word CAR, now it is again a CVC word, right? Vowel is sandwiched between the two consonants, but we never pronounce this word as car. We don't have the short sound of A. Why we don't have it? Because of the bossy R rule. In the coming videos, we'll be talking about the bossy R rule. Okay, so bossy R rule makes the sound of A as ah. So CAR becomes car, right? So why is it happening and all? Everything we'll talk in detail about the bossy R rule in the coming videos. Not today. Today is about the smaller things like two-letter words, three-letter words, and now let us talk about four-letter words. If the situation is C, V, C, C, where C is the consonant and V is the vowel. Also, if the situation is C, C, V, C, in both the cases, the vowel will have the short sound. C, V, C, C word can be sand, S-A-N-D. You see, we are having the short sound of A. C, C, V, C word can be C-R-I-B, crib, right? Again, we are having the short sound of I. So, very importantly, always remember that the rules which I'm explaining just now, it's when there is no other rule working. Okay, if we talk about the word TALK, you know, it is a CVCC word, but we never pronounce it as tack, right? We pronounce it as talk because here AL is acting as a diphthong, right? We are going to talk about diphthongs as well later on, not in this video. So always remember that we need to know few more rules, okay, and we'll get to know as we proceed. So if there is no more rule working in these basic words or root words, then in that case the word or the vowel will follow the rule. The rule that we have discussed today, number one, in a two-letter word, if the vowel comes at the first position, then it will have the short sound. But if it comes at the second position, then it will have the long sound. In a three-letter word, if it is a CVC word, consonant, vowel, consonant, if that's the situation, then the vowel should have the short sound. And four-letter words, if it is a CVCC or CCVC, both the cases, the vowel will have the short sound. Always remember, if there is no other rule working, then this is going to be true. Okay, so that's it for today. Stay safe, take care of yourself, and if there's anything, any question or anything that you would like to know from me, do let me know in your comment section. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you.
Jump.